What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Jeremy and this is Jeremy's Wild World. Now, as you saw from the title, probably by the state of my hair and the wristband, today's video is going to be on the Southwestern Invert Show 2023. Now, I've just come home from the show and what an absolutely fantastic day it was. Basically, I'm going to be showing you the couple clips I managed to record today. I didn't record too much because, although it was my first time attending this show, I had an absolutely fantastic time catching up with everyone, talking and catching up, buying lots of stuff, of course, showing you pickups I got today. But before we get into all of that, I just need to give a massive shout out to Matt from Tarantula Rookie. Dude, you are the best. Honestly, I will never be able to show enough appreciation for what you did for me today, which was offering the lift here from my house to the show and back as well. Massive shout out to you, dude. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to attend this show, and my appreciation will never be expressed enough. And again, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy your gift. If you guys want to figure out what gift I gave to Matt, definitely check out his channel. I'll be leaving the links to his social medias down in the description below, so definitely do check him out. Really incredible guy, and definitely deserves many more subscribers than he currently has. Now, before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to quickly say that according to my YouTube statistics, a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell down below so you guys don't miss out on future content. Now, without further ado, let's start off today's video with showing you what clips I decided to record. So those were the clips I managed to record at the Southwestern Invert Show. I know it wasn't a lot, but I hope you guys enjoyed seeing them nevertheless. Unfortunately, I didn't record too much, even though I did intend to. I just didn't have much time because I was just chatting to so many people. I really did enjoy it. Just the social side of things. That's the one thing I love about these Invert shows, just catching up with everyone. But yeah, so I did manage to record a few clips. Hopefully other shows I will be able to record a little bit more. But yeah, you gotta admit, those enclosures made by Steve over at Tarantula Enclosures were absolutely fantastic. And I did find out later on during the day, chatting to the guy at Invert Mansions, that the Stranger Things enclosure was built by himself. So you gotta admit, guys, they are on par. So maybe one day they'll do a competition, but I do know that Steve is working with them now at the shows and stuff like that. But yeah, and you gotta admit that Theopompa Sevillae was absolutely stunning. I've never seen an adult specimen in person before, and the displays that Anchi HQ have are absolutely fantastic too. I love seeing the setups for the actual ants, especially the Acanthamyrmex. I think it's Acanthamyrmex. I think it is the leafcutter ants. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, let's stop the chit chat, and now we can move on to what I picked up at the show. Alright guys, so now we can move on to the exciting part of today's video. What did I decide to pick up at the show? Now, this show, the Southwestern Invert Show, was absolutely fantastic. I had a really good time. First time attending this show. Again, I wasn't actually supposed to go to the show, but because it's too far for me, again, a massive shout out to Matt from Tarantula Rookie for offering me the lift there and back from the show. Again, thank you so much, dude. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, so just a quick thought on the show. I had a really good time. One thing I do have to note that was really impressive was the space between the sellers. Now, at the other shows I've been to, especially C's this year, the table space was very cramped, made it hard for people to get around to the sellers, and it's not good for people that utilize mobility scooters, wheelchairs, etc. But this time around, the space was very good, allowing me to go around, have chats with people in the aisles whilst going around shopping, and everyone and anyone was able to get around with ease. At most of the times, it does get busy. I will throw a picture around here of just how busy the show was. Really good time, and picked up a lot of stuff. I did go a little bit over budget, but it was with good intentions. But nevertheless, had an absolutely fantastic time, and let's just talk about what I decided to get. So of course, like usual with my Invert Show pickups, I do like to start off with the dry stock, and this time I did come home with quite a lot of dry stock, because to be honest, I didn't really have any idea of what I wanted, but I did need some stuff, so I did prioritize dry stock over other stuff. But yeah, so let's start off with the dry stock, guys. Enough chit chat. Starting off with a gift I got from the amazing Amna from Hertmania. As you can see, another big bag of quality moss. Look at that, nice lush and green. The specific type of moss is Sphagnum platyphyllum. But yeah, so this came from Amna from Hertmania, so definitely go check them out, guys. She is amazing. She's so lovely, and you know, she's recently started this all up, and you know, she custom makes hides and stuff for reptiles, and she has all kinds of jewelry and stuff like that, and of course the mosses, and she does collect other bits and bobs. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll leave a link to her social media down in the description below. Definitely do check her out. So very much appreciated, Amna, thank you again. And next up, I got some deli cups. So this one type is of course the bog standard 16-ounce deli cups with the fantastic mesh lids. I got this bunch of them, I guess there's a bunch of them from Unseen Universe, Mitch and Gav. They tried to load these to me for free and I refused. I much really appreciate the gesture. I had to give them a little bit of cash for it. I couldn't just take all of these for free. But yeah, again guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys got home safely. I know you guys had a little bit of a mess up with the van once again, so I hope you guys got home safely. And again, thank you so much for these deli cups. We'll definitely be putting these into use. And what was absolutely fantastic to see was the amazing Danny Damon back at the shows. Keeper cards, haven't seen him at the show for a long time. I know he's been going through some stuff, but it was great to catch up with him at the show, and I definitely had to pick something up from him. And what I decided to get was a brand new beanie. Woo! So this is the new design beanie. Absolutely fantastic. It's got the blue and purple. I love the design. As soon as I saw this colored beanie, I've been wanting to get it, and I had to take the opportunity today. You know, seeing him at the show and everything. But yeah, so it was a great catching up with you, Danny. I hope to see you at many other shows, trading along with me, because you know, when I was chatting to him, I was letting him know that I am trading at shows now, so that's going to be absolutely fantastic to see him once again at all the other shows. Next up, I passed by MK Exotics, which was quite nice to see them at a show, and I decided to go with some of these Tampa Evident tubs. So 25 of each, I believe 50. I got 50 of them for £18, I think. £18. I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but definitely do check them out. I'm definitely going to utilize these tubs for my true spider slings. You know, some of them do need to be upgraded into larger enclosures now. More specifically, my Peloptinus hematosoma, the red fang wandering spiders, they need an upgrade now. So these will be absolutely fantastic for them, and definitely will be using them. Giving them a review at some point, you know, chatting about them, because it's a new product that they have. So yeah, got 2 of these. Those were the other deli cups I decided to get. And then I also got, I'm going to show you one bag, but of course I had to pass by the spider shop and pick up some cork bark. As you can see right here, always need cork bark. I use way too much of it, and you know, especially with the pickups I got today, I'm definitely going to be needing a lot of cork bark. But yes, you know, 1 kilo, £6, you really can't go wrong with 2 big bags of cork bark. I also forgot to mention another gift that I got from the amazing Leah and Ellie from E&L Binding Crafts. Just at the end of the show, when I was wandering off, I passed by the tables, having a chat with her and Terry and everyone, and she chucked me a bag of leaf litter. Right here, this is beech and some rotting white wood. So ooh, this could be a hint to what I decided to pick up at the show today, guys. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I asked, she gave me this, I said how much for the leaf litter, she just said take it. So again, thank you, Leah, thank you so much. It was great seeing you and Ellie at the show. And yeah, so other dry stock, pretty much got one more bit to show off, and that is this stuff. Now you're probably wondering, Jeremy, what the heck is this? Tougher calcite? What is this? So basically, I picked some of this up at one of the shows. I can't remember off the top of my head which one. I believe it was Brighton. But I picked up some small tubs from Curtis Lankin, and it's basically just moss that has been calcified by minerals. So you can see where the moss previously was. And yeah, so you can see all the nooks and crannies in here, and it's been absolutely fantastic for my isopods, more specifically my Cubaris. I'll throw in a clip down here of my Cubaris Shiro Utsuri. They've been absolutely loving it, and they've been breeding up a storm since I've added this mineral inside. So I got a massive tub of it this time around, and hopefully I'll be able to give some more of my isopods to this, even the ones that don't necessarily need it. It's just a nice way of giving some calcium to my animals. And yeah, so that is pretty much it for the dry stock. As you can see, I did spend quite a fair bit on dry stock this time around. I usually go live inverts heavy, but this time didn't do so bad, I think. You guys can judge by the next clip, which is of course going to be me showing off my livestock. Now that I've shown off the dry stock, including that absolutely fantastic beanie that I decided to pick up from Danny Damon over at Keeper Cards, now we can move on to what live animals I decided to come home with. Now, of course, me not having any idea of what I decided to get, being at the show was potentially quite dangerous for my bank, but nevertheless, I had a really good time and got some amazing species, including one beautiful one I'll be showing off in just a bit. But let's just start off with the live food, guys. You know, they're alive, I've got to show them off. But yeah, so basically, I got, as you can see right here, 3 tubs of medium brown crickets. Now, I don't really use crickets too much anymore, but they have been coming in handy for my growing on true spider slings. You know, they're active. I can just drop them in and they'll chase them down and hunt them. So I decided to get 3 tubs of those, £2 a tub. Can't go wrong with that. And then from the same seller, I also decided to get another couple tubs of fruit flies, of course being the 2 sizes, the Melanogaster and the Hydei, 2 for £10. Fantastic price, and you know, quality stuff as well. Look at the Melanogaster tub, absolutely filled to the brim with fruit flies. The Hydei still got some pupa to hatch, but nevertheless, I'm more than ready to feed some slings with these Melanogaster. So yeah, 2 for 10 on those tubs. Really good deal. Now with the livestock, live foods out of the way, now we can move on to the actual animals I decided to pick up, starting off with a pre-order from the amazing Tim Baxter. I actually was intending to pick up some scorpions from him at the Southeastern Arachnid show, but as I did mention in that video, if you guys haven't checked it out, I did get a little bit overwhelmed with like being hot and everything, and I kind of forgot to do a lot of things at that show I was intending to do, which did include picking up some scorpions from Tim, but I did pre-order some this time around just so I wouldn't forget when I went to this show. Now, these being some absolutely stunning scorpions, 2 really unique species, one being the first in the UK hobby. And starting off with that one, I got not 2, not 4, but 5 of the Chiloctonus intermedius. Now, these are the absolutely stunning arboreal scorpions that he brought in recently. He's got a couple species of the Chiloctonus genus, and they're absolutely fantastic. Now, let's try and see if I can find one for you. They are buried up at the moment, but I would like to try and show you guys if I can find one. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. I got one last time, lucky. Come on. Somewhere in there. I promise there are scorpions in here, guys. I did check every single one. But yes, I will throw a picture up here of the female carrying the babies of the Chiloctonus intermedius. Absolutely stunning scorpion, and you know, a lot of us here in the UK now have some babies, so hopefully we'll be able to grow them up and be able to breed them and establish them here in the UK hobby. And next species I decided to pick up from him, he reached out and said if I would be interested in these, and I said yes, of course. Now, these being the Sminigerus menzinensis. Now, these are captive bred slings, as you, not slings, scorplings, as you see right here. Absolutely beautiful, really good size as well. Of course, being captive bred, they are going to be small. I believe these are captive born, but do let me know, Tim, if these are captive bred. But yeah, so I got these scorpions from him, absolutely stunning, and going to be some fun breeding projects here in the future. Of course, for scorpions, they do grow quite slowly, so those will definitely be ones I'll be doing later on in the upcoming years. And of course, I had to pass by the spider shop. Now, I did behave myself at the spider shop this time around. Only picked up a couple bits from them, but 2 absolutely stunning species nevertheless. So I decided to pick up a centipede, and one that really caught my eye because of the unique coloration. Now, as you can see here, it's labeled as the Scolopendra morsitans, but yeah, so it's basically with the CF, it's assumably morsitans, but not identified fully. But what really caught my eye was the fact that the centipede is green. Now, I know it's not a prominent green, but take a look at those legs. Like pretty much like a neon green. The tail end, really nice green as well. And yeah, so just a nice neon green. Overall, really stunning centipede. And you know, with £18 to have a unique species such as this, I've never seen these before. Just had to pick them up, and I am trying to go for the more smaller centipedes recently, and this definitely had to come into my collection. So I'll just pop that one there. And then the next one, really unique animal. I was really happy to pick one up, and such a healthy specimen at that. And that is this absolutely stunning red Roman camel spider, a sulfugae species. So sulfugae is basically the whole genus of the family even of camel spiders. And yes, so unidentified sulfugae. These came from South Africa, so they're actually different to the ones that you typically get in, which are the Egyptian species. But yes, they're absolutely stunning, and you can see the difference. Like, it's not super red, but it looks a lot different than your typical camel spiders, them being like, you know, yellow, and you know, the fluffy camel spiders, they're like a more, I think they're Paragaliodes. But yeah, so these are absolutely stunning, and it has eaten already. I will throw some clips at the end of the video of both this one and the centipede eating. If you guys want to stick around and have a look at them, definitely do so. But yeah, absolutely stunning, and £22, really good price. So I got those two from the spider shop. And next up, I'll be showing you the pickups I managed to get from Micro Exotics. Now, I was really excited to find out that Micro Exotics was going to be turning up to the Invert show, because one thing I noticed is that an isopod seller, like a known isopod seller, has not been at the Invert shows for quite a long time. You know, you have like the spider shop having their isopods, and a few small sellers like Curtis has his isopods. But you know, like a big company hasn't been selling isopods in the Invert shows for quite some time now, and Micro Exotics definitely put his name out there. I saw his table and he was completely swamped. Like, the first hour he sold out of the Yetis I wanted to pick up, but nevertheless I did get some really nice species, and I got something really cool that I'll be showing you at the end of the video. That's really exciting as well. But first of all, I'm going to show you some millipedes I picked up from him. So he posted them on his story, and they're absolutely stunning, and a really unique species at that. And I had to get a group of them, these being the Centralobus species Mozambique. Now, these are really cool species of millipedes. So I currently have the Centralobus splendidus, captive breeding, sorry, and now I have the Centralobus species Mozambique, a little bit of a rarer species of Centralobus as far as I'm aware, especially since Mozambique no longer exports. I'm trying to see if I can find one. Kind of all buried. I might have to open one of the lids. Yesterday they were on the sides of the tub, so yeah, I'm just gonna pop the lid open, see if I can find a little one. Let's see, there we go, just there. As you can see, there is quite a significant difference in the look of the species Mozambique in regards to Splendidus. So Splendidus have more dominant red, whereas the species Mozambique have a black head and more pronounced black along the body. They're absolutely stunning, and hopefully I end up with at least one sex pair out of these four and get some captive breeding of these in my collection. They're absolutely stunning, and hopefully by the BTS, or maybe even Ricelet that I'll be trading at the London show, I'll have some of the Splendidus for sale, because I've got quite a few babies now and they are growing up really well now. So yeah, so those were the Centralobus species Mozambique. Did a really good deal for me at £5 per millipede, so that's fantastic. Just swipe the leaves out the way. And then I also picked up some isopods, of course, these being the Porcellia ornatus, 12 of them. I believe these were only £15 or something like that, stupid cheap, and you know, really good size specimens. As you can see, there's a couple here on this leaf. Hopefully they'll stay on here so I can give you guys a good look at them. Really nice large Spanish species with nice pronounced yellow. There's obviously variation between the two here, and with all the specimens that you do get, there is mixed varieties, and you can get like localities and color morphs of these as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get some out of my colony at some point. There's a couple more in here, absolutely stunning. And yeah, so really happy with these. And then I'll also of course be showing you the other thing that I got from Micro Exotics at the end of the video. Alright, so now let's show you a gift that I got from the amazing Greg from 8 Legs 4 Wheels. So I was chatting to him at the show and buying some raffle tickets. No winners this time. Shout out to Phil and Leah, you guys won twice, I believe. Both of you won twice. Jealous. It's rigged. But yeah, so I was chatting to Greg to buy some raffle tickets, and he said he had a gift for me, and when he pulled this one out, I was gobsmacked. I couldn't believe he was gifting one to me. And yeah, so let's just show you what it is. Bra plus tub. I'm joking. It's not a bra plus tub. It's what's inside. Absolutely gorgeous. To Little Cattle Kallenbergie. Now it's unsexed, but he's pretty sure it's female, and as you can judge by the size of that abdomen, it's definitely going to pop a molt soon. So hopefully when it molts, I'll be able to save the molt and be able to sex it and confirm whether it's female or male. But nevertheless, an absolutely stunning individual. And again, Greg, thank you so much for this absolutely gorgeous Little Cattle Kallenbergie. So I'm going to pop the lid back on once again, and then I'm going to pop this to the side. And yeah, so not much left to show you guys. I've got 3 more things. True spider, really cool gem species, and then obviously the nice bit from Micro Exotics. So another thing I decided to get was, of course, a true spider. You guys know me, I love my true spiders, and I had to pick up this absolutely stunning individual right here, which is a Hognum Miami for £10 from Creepy and Crawly UK. Just pop the lid off so you guys can get a good look. And there she is, just running along in there. She has eaten. Let's just see if I can pop the cork bark. There we go. Really small individual, but hopefully I'll be able to grow this up. Hopefully it's female. I haven't actually sexed it yet, but I assume it's a female just from looking at the petty pouts when I saw it at the show. But for £10, you really just can't go wrong with a Hognum Miami. Really stunning species, and again, you know, comes with an enclosure. I'll probably keep her in here because more than enough space for an adult specimen. And yeah, so Hognum Miami, only 1 true spider this time, guys. Only 1. Yes, only 1. But yeah, so now I can show you a creme de la creme of my collection. Like, seriously, this is the most stunning spider I've ever seen in my life. So it's come from Spark Spiders, and basically I brought him a mature male Linnatheli sericata. And whilst I was lining up in the queue with Matt, I said as a joke, oh, maybe I can ask him if he will knock off a few quid of the specimen I wanted to buy, as a joke. And I said that to him. I was like, oh, would you knock off a few? And he's like, well, how did £30 off sound? I was like, dude, I just worked 2 bag shifts at my work, and I have 160 quid, so that's perfect. And let's just stop the chit chat and show you what I got. I got a Birupes Cimaroxigorum female. Oh my god, and for £160, absolute bargain. Now, you guys are probably wondering, Jeremy, why would you spend £160 on a female tarantula? Well, let me show you. Ooh, without her escaping. Take a look at that coloration, guys. Look at that. Just a little bit of additional lighting, and that blue really does shine. And even without lighting, like at the show, looking at these spiders, absolutely stunning. Just, oh god, look at that thing. She's absolutely stunning, and I do not want her to escape. Oh, she's crawled on my hand. Of course she has. I'll be right back, guys. Well, that should have gone a lot smoother than I assumed it would be, but hey, that's old word for you, right? Well, yeah, so basically I got her back in her enclosure. She did end up crawling around me, but as Dave says, stay calm with your animals, and you know, you won't have too much of a worry. She did decide to go for a runabout, but I managed to get her into her enclosure with no trouble whatsoever. But yeah, so keeping the lid on this time, just take a look at that blue, guys. Absolutely stunning Birupes Cimaroxigorum, a neon blue leg. Now, this is a gem spider. I can't believe I finally got one. I've been wanting one for ages, and I just had to pull the trigger at 160 quid for a female. Like, you see females go for 400 quid, and you know, just for because it's a little bit smaller, I'll be able to have it for a lot longer. And yeah, absolutely chuffed with this. So Luke, again, dude, if you're watching, thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate you knocking off a few quid for me. And yeah, so I finally have a Birupes Cimaroxigorum, and best believe I will be making a video on this female. So that is the last visual animal that you'll be able to see today. And last but not least is, of course, what I decided to get from Micro Exotics. Well, after buying a few bits and bobs and I still had a little bit of cash on me, I just thought, let's just spend the rest of the budget. And it was 40 quid. And I said to Micro Exotics, the team there, I said, guys, do you think you could be able to pop a bag for me for 40 quid? And that's what he's done right here. So he was selling £25 mystery bags, but he decided to make me a custom bag, as you can see right here. A little bit banged up because of the journey on the way back home, but I can assure you all the pots are all okay in here. And I'm really excited to unbox this. Best believe there's going to be a mystery box or mystery bag unboxing in the upcoming weeks, but yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Absolutely fantastic. And that's pretty much all of the pickups for today, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Let's get into the couple feeding clips I got of the camel spider and the centipede, and then we'll end today's video. So that is the end of today's video. What do you guys think? What an absolutely fantastic show that the Southwestern Invert show was. My first time attending, and again, a really good show. I love the spacing, love the traders, seeing some new and old faces once again, and, you know, coming home with lots of goodies all the time, you know, always spending a lot of money, but that's the whole point of these shows, to go and enjoy it. For the social side, for the bargains, absolutely fantastic. Can never fault Invert shows. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And again, I just want to give a massive shout out to Tarantula Rookie Matt. Again, thank you so much for the lift there and back, dude. It's very much appreciated. I hope you guys definitely do go over and check him out. Really awesome. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell down below so you guys don't miss out on future content. I'd also really appreciate if you guys are following me on Instagram, Jeremy's Wild World _ as well as Jeremy's Wild.sales. I'm really active on Instagram, posting pictures and videos of the animals and inverts I keep when I don't upload on YouTube. And just one more thing before I end today's video, I have started up my Facebook business page. I'll also be leaving that down below. Really appreciate if you check it out. Share it, like it, share it around. Here's the beginning of me taking this business stuff seriously. And hopefully we can build it up from here. So yes, guys, that's the end of today's video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.